Death. Well, if we are born, we are going to die. The only certainty we actually have in life is death, is the fact that this exercise of being alive, it's going to end. Everything else is uncertain. Everything else is completely out of our control. Actually, if you look at it from this perspective, the only thing that is in our control is death, from the perspective that we do know it's going to happen. So if we were smart enough, if we were real business people from our own lives, we would take into consideration that certainty and we would work around it. We would build our enterprise, the enterprise of our life and livelihood around that one and sole certainty. Now, knowing that this exercise is going to finish and is not eternal, I believe it's one of the nicest parts about life. Why? Because when I am able to understand that to the core, I have to acknowledge that the exercise of Paolo Ambrosi, which is this story, narrative, role play that I am deciding to engage with in this lifetime, is unique and is only going to be here and right now. And there's going to be a moment where I am going to cease to exist. And you and I are no longer going to have an interaction. You and I are no longer going to be able to feel our bodies, to hug, to be together and engage in a real conversation. So that in itself is beautiful, because if I'm able to look at this fact of life with no fear, then I would be able to value the beauty and the miracle that we have right here, right now. The miracle regarding that you and I can have a conversation, maybe meet and talk and have some laughs together and create a relationship in between my person and your person. And that's absolutely beautiful. And when mind, body, emotions, spirit, all of my being lives with that certainty, there is no piece of my body and my being that will not be able to live this instant to the fullest, meaning to be fully present, because maybe this is the last time we meet. Maybe this is the last time we are going to engage in a conversation. We do not know. So therefore, I'm going to make the most of it. Here I am. And I'm going to give all my attention and all my love to make this instant of interaction beautiful, unique, to be fully there and enjoy and give thanks to it, because it might be the last time. Now, imagine the beauty of our lives if we would be able to engage with that presence into every activity, into the routine of waking up beside your partner, of taking out the car from the garage and saying good morning to the person that's right there, minding maybe the door at the building where you live, or at the routine of making breakfast, or crossing the street, or going into your favorite coffee shop and asking for the coffee. Then you would want to know the name of the person that is serving the coffee. You would want to look deeply into their eyes and say, hello, how are you? Good morning. Are you okay today? Thank you. And you would really mean it, because this might be the last time you interact with that person. And maybe that little instant and that moment of you really looking deeply into their eyes will make the difference. One of the things that I am for sure that we are going to regret when we die is everything we have held back from, everything we have filtered through fear. And one of the biggest illnesses that we are suffering today in humanity is the lack of physical contact. It has become abuse. It has become harassing. It has become a problem to approach another human being and hold their hands and give them a hug. Today, our normal mindset is if someone comes close and tries to approach me or touch me, it's a threat. They want something from me. They come to take. And that is one of the saddest things that we have created in humanity. To be afraid of one another and to be afraid of being alive, celebrating and enjoying life. This illness of separation, of fear and negativism is passing a lot of bills towards our health, our mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical health. I believe that if we could reconnect with the certainty of death, we would be able to commence to heal the beauty and the passion of being alive that we have lost.